So I just recorded this entire video and I didn't press the record button, but here we are. I woke up, I found the War Thunder update trailer dropping, and it is pretty interesting. This is like a lot of hype, like a ton of hype for a ton of people, man. Like, if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend that you go check it out on your own, formulate your own opinions, come back to the video and basically talk to me in the comment section down below. Like, give me your version, like, tell me what you think. That's basically it. So we start off the video with what looks like a situational awareness page or updated radars or something like that. But I think it's situational awareness page because if you can see in the second glimpse of it, we get something like, it looks like a radar and there's like ground and terrain below it. I think that War Thunder put its own twist on the icons and stuff like that. They do that, everybody knows it, but you can see like the blue arching line on the right, and one of them is smaller on the left, which could indicate maybe the essay page for the Gripen, because I've taken a look at the Su-27. It's not like this, because I've flown it in DCS. I've looked at real life like footage of it or pictures of it, and the essay page is not like this at all. And if you don't know what an essay page is, it's basically like the technology works by combining AWACS and data link to give you basically what you see on the battlefield. Like, it can tell you everything that is going on the battlefield, where the friendly planes are, where the enemy planes are, all of that. That's like the basic dumbed down version of how I could explain it, so even somebody doesn't understand it, like, they could understand it. But this is pretty cool because the Gripen is going to have one of the most beautiful advanced cockpits that we're going to get next update, and it's going to be pretty cool if we see something like this implemented into the game itself. Now, another thing is we see the new volcano map, which is going to be fantastic for cinematics. I know that ARISU will do a lot of cinematics with that map, but something is going to be a little bit worrying for me, since that basic map is going to feature a lot of clouds, and that's something that a lot of people don't want to see. To be fairly honest, I like the clouds. I like the realistic look, the realistic effect that they give. It gives you a little bit of challenge. Yes, it is annoying, but that's exactly how it is in real life. So, like, that's from my point of view. That's why I like it. But I understand a lot of people don't like it in War Thunder, and that could be a real big issue for them. So yeah, I understand that from their point of view. Then we can see the Leopard 2A7V, and that is because it is on the leak list too. I've done a video on the leak list and everything is correct, like spot on. To be really honest, I don't know much about tanks. I'm a pilot. Leopard 2A7 coming in. Tell me what you think about it in the comments down below. Teach me, like, educate me on the Leopard 2A7 in the comments down below, please, and any other tanks that we see in this update. We move a little bit further and we see an M1 Abrams with an upgraded kit, and according to the leak list, that's going to be the Tusk 2. Now we have the well, SEP 1, Tusk SEP 1, I think, in game. We're going to get another variant of it, and we're going to get that. So there you go. We jump over to see the Gripen, and the Gripen is one of the most sought off after planes that we could get, well, people want to get, and it's a little bit disappointing. I'll tell you why. Like, this is the update trailer. I'm just analyzing it, and I'm seeing AIM-9Ls on it. Now, as far as I know, as far as my personal knowledge goes, the Gripen doesn't use Fox once. Doesn't use semi-radar active guided homing radar missiles, the ones that you lock and never forget about them. And throughout all of these planes that I've seen in the trailer, I didn't see a Fox 3. How could this be an issue? Well, where are you going to put the Gripen? 12.0, an UBR, 11.7, 11.3, just has 6 AIM-9Ls. You see what I mean? But when it comes to the multi-role capabilities, this plane is absolutely fantastic. Don't get me wrong. Like, in the multi-role, this plane is going to be comparable to the F-16. especially in ground RB. It's going to annoy a lot of people with bombing them and basically using its air-to-surface munitions on them. But we have to see, it's one of my favorite planes. I love the Delta Wing on it. I love the design on it. And it is absolutely amazing. We jump over, though, to the F-15. And the F-15, dude, I don't like it that much. Not gonna lie. I don't mind it. It's a pretty looking plane. I find it's cool. The technology behind it is cool. But I tend to get towards the Russian stuff. Like, I like the Russian stuff even more. So I am sorry. I know that I'm offending a lot of people right now, but I'm sorry about that. The F-15 is going to be in War Thunder, and we had a discussion on Discord, on the Gaijin Discord, with a lot of content creators on what version is it going to be. Is it going to be the A or the C or the early C, or which one, dude? It was so hard to figure out, and we came up with nothing. One theory that I'm hypothesizing is it's going to get the same treatment as the F-16. When War Thunder introduced in the F-16, we got two variants of the F-16. The F-16A, which is ground attacking variant that you can grind on its own, and the F-16ADF, well, that is an air-to-air only platform. I think that the same thing will happen with the F-15, since what I've seen from it is going to be basically we get shots with the F-15 with ground pounding capabilities, and shots with the F-15 basically having only air-to-air capabilities, and that's about it. But get into the my beautiful Russian stuff. We get to see the Su-27, one of the most beautiful, most amazing aircrafts to be produced in history. At least that is to my opinion, of course. Dude, this is game changing. Because here's the thing. Even on the update, we removed an entire basic speculation section, let's say it like that, on what armaments this aircraft is going to get. And this plane gets 4 R-27 ERs, 2 R-27 ETs, and 4 R-73s. This plane is going to be one of the best planes in top tier. And then Gaijin will nerf it, of course, because people will complain about it a lot, and they say that it's not really competitive, too overly competitive compared to the American stuff. We all know that. But at the start, man, this thing is going to be absolutely fantastic, and I would absolutely love to fly it. It has some ground killing capabilities, and it's in the form of dumb bombs and like unguided rockets, and that's about it. But it's still something. It's made to counter air threats. It's an absolute bus. It's fat, and it would accompany my beautiful T90 that is coming next patch. We're going to have a T90 coming next patch, the T90M, the 2017 version to be exact, according to the leak list, and that is perfection. We're going to move over to the French tank tree, and François gets le Super Mirage 4000, the Mirage 4000, people. 2 engines on a Delta Wing, a lot of thrust, like I said previous video, but in the trailer we see that it has 2 magics. This is one of the planes that will suffer heavily because, yes, okay, sure, it can equip Fox 1s, but how many? That's the question. Because as we've seen with the other Mirages that were introduced into the game, and especially the latest Mirage 2005F, that thing can carry mecha missiles. I talked about mecha missiles. They're thrust vectoring missiles that come in the form of, well, Fox 3s and Fox 2s. IR seeking and active radar homing. And if it doesn't get them, basically the Su-27 and the F-15 will wipe the floor with it. Probably it's going to be one of the best dogfighters in War Thunder, since the airframe and the thrust that it gets, alongside with the Viggen, but we really do not know. But other than that, the update just doesn't give us that much. It doesn't show us the actual future of the update, and it's basic stuff. We just see the new airframes. So I'm really waiting for the update to come out, or at least a dev server, dev stream, something like that, so I can honestly understand what is going on, because I would love to see some Fox 3s being introduced to the game right about now. I know that a lot of people don't think it's the time, but let's be fairly honest. When is it the time? We already have the good stuff. Anyway, guys, that's it for the video. It's the end, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Please do tell me what you think about it in the comments down below. I want to have a talk with you guys about this entire update, and let's make it a really good one. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next one.